Alright guys, we'll go over the rules briefly. Remember, it's a 2-in-part series. You get 2 incidents that bring out a yellow.
Welcome everybody. We're here tonight with the American Motorsports Simulations opening series for their Asphalt. Everybody's excited. Everybody's wanting to bring home this championship. And tonight's the first step of getting that championship trophy. I'm Jay Weezy. I'm up in the booth. Jerry West, bringing the Legend Series at USA International Speedway. We'll fill y'all in a little bit on this track. USA International Speedway, it's a 3/4 mile high banked oval. They say high banked, it don't really look high banked, but that's what it's listed as, a high banked oval. It's hosted USAR and ASA and USAC races and a variety of late model races from 1995 to 2008. It's located in Lakeland, Florida, and tonight the temperature 78 degrees. The wind coming out of the north at 2 miles an hour. Track temperature 78, nice and cool, zero fog. Skies are partly cloudy with a humidity of 55%. This is it's going to be a good race here, and I'm sure these guys are excited. They've been waiting for a long time since the last championship to get this race underway, and your defending champ, Lou Aleski. And that'll conclude practice. We're in the qualifying here. We're live with the SRT Network. This is the American Motorsports Simulations Legend Series here. The first race of the series. So we get a look at these guys on the track, taking their qualifying runs, looking to put it on point tonight and start up front in this opening round. This is race 1 of a new season. As we take a look at that number 90 of Dan Allen coming across to take the green flag. A lot of these guys are super fast out here. And we got a lot of new guys here. Let's take a ride around with Jason Andrews. He hits that low line, comes off, gets it up by the wall. Drives it in deep, back down to that yellow line. As you can see, they're going to be driving down on the bottom tonight. Get that legend car really flying. The number 47 of Bill Cobb. So far, on point. Lou Oleski, that number 84 car. The pole tonight so far is a 23.880 by 75. Ronald Henry, he just dethroned the 84 of Lou Oleski to take that top position. But don't count the 84 out. He's your defending champion here at American Motorsports Simulations. We got about 2 minutes left here in qualifying. Most of these guys have got their qualifying laps in, and that's what it's going to look like here. You take a look at the top 5. The number 75 of Ronald Henry, followed by the 84 of Lou Oleski. And in third, the 18 of Brian Beach. And in fourth place is Billy Hargrove, followed by the 53 of Jason Andrews. For everybody that just tuned in, I'd like to welcome everybody to the SRTV Network, the American Motorsports Simulations Legend Series, the season opener here at USA International Speedway. We're going to have 30 laps of super fast flying action here in this Legends car. Let's see if we can get a word in with our pole sitter, Ronald Henry. Ronald Henry, this is Jerry West up in the SRT Network booth. You got a copy? See if we can get a contact with the 75 of Ronald Henry. Hey, Ronald Henry, this is Jerry West in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
I sure do, buddy.
Looks like you put down a super fast time there in that Legend car, and you're going to be starting on point tonight here in this Legend Series for this opening race for the American Motorsports Simulations. How's your car feel, and do you think you got what it takes to bring it home tonight?
I'm feeling I'm feeling confident, but I love this car, but I usually have a way looser Legends car. It's really tight. I don't think I'll be able to keep the pace up the whole race.
Good question.
We went through your starting grid there. First place, Ronald Henry. Second, Lou Oleski. Brian Beach in the 18, followed by Billy Hargrove. Fifth is 53 of Jason Andrews, followed by the 9 of Adam Holm. The 90 of Dan Allen on the inside, starting 7th. On the outside of him, 8th, 29 of John Kinney. 9th, the 45 of Michael Massey, followed by James DeMint on his outside. 11th is Ronald Holyfield, followed by the 51 of Blake Tolliver on his outside. The 47 of Bill Cobb, followed by the 3 of Charlie Porter. And 74 of Chris Johnson, but don't count Chris Johnson out. He might be just playing it safe now. Now we're with the AMS series here. It's the Legends series. We're at USA International Speedway. It's the opening night. These guys are ready to go bad fast around this small track. So let's see who can bring it home tonight as we're pacing. The lights on the pace car are off. They got one more lap around. That pace car is going to make that hard left turn down the pit road and send these legend cars super flying around this track. Good luck to all the drivers out there. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in to SRTV Network. Jay Weezy up in the SRT Network booth, bringing you this live action tonight. 30 laps around this 3/4 mile oval here at USA International Speedway from Lakeland, Florida. That pace car is on pit road. And they green. The 75 gets a great start. The 84 right behind him. He takes a look on the inside. They go single file. Brian Beach running third. They're 2x2 behind. They go single file. Adam Holm in that 4th position, followed by 22 of Billy Hargrove. 29, John Kinney right behind Billy. As the little contact, we got 3 wide coming out of 4. Single file up front. The 75 maintains the lead. Lou Oleski right on his heels. Brian Beach looking to close that gap. The number 9 of Adam Holm. We got a battle for 6th and 7th. The 53's on the inside of the 22. And he'll gain that spot. We're single file up front. Looks like most of the action is off in the back. As these guys come across the start-finish line, you get a sound. You get the sound of those Legends cars in your ear. As we're riding, we're looking at the 29 car. The 29 of John Kinney. And back up front, the 75, Ronald Henry, still out front. He's got the 84 of Lou Oleski right on his heels. 18 of Brian Beach. Single file. We're on lap 4. Let's take a look at the rest of the action. We got a bad, fast pack here in the back. Looking at the 90 car. The 22 of Billy Hargrove. The 53 of Jason Andrews. The 51, Blake Tolliver. Underneath, we got the 31 of James DeMint. The 45 of Michael Massey. These guys are battling in the back as the 53 is about to give up a position here to the 22 of Billy Hargrove. Billy Hargrove looking to make his move and run up front. He's looking to take over that position from the 9 of Adam Holm. So we go back up front. 75, Ronald Henry, still putting it on point. The 84, not far behind. Could be saving tires. But he got to go. The 18 of Brian Beach right on his back deck lid. The top 3 starting to open up a gap on the 4th place of John Kinney. And the number 9 of Adam Holm rounds out your top 5. The 75 comes through. He gets right down on that yellow line. Get that car to turn. Right up against that wall as they come down. Same thing in turn 4. As they come across the start-finish line, 75 leads that lap. The 84 right on his heels. Brian Beach not giving up, third place. And the caution's out, folks. We was getting ready to take a lap around with the second place driver, Lou Oleski, in that 84 car. Let's go back and see what happened. Looks like the 51 makes contact. As we take one more look. The 51 looking underneath the 55 of Ronald Holyfield. He gets down on the bottom. He comes up the track just a little bit. Catches the corner of the 55. Spins him in the wall. That's just unfortunate for the 51 of Blake Tolliver. He was looking to make that pass there on the 55 of Ron Holyfield. So we'll go back and take one more look and see what happened. We're back live here at USA International Speedway. We got one taker on pit road. It's been a hard-fought battle there up front between the 75 of Ronald Henry, the 84 of Lou Oleski, the 18 of Brian Beach, and the 9 and the 29 there. As we take a look at your top 5. Now these Legends cars, they're a lot of fun, but they're a little tricky. You can't be too hard on that throttle. You can't be too hard on that brake. You got to drive it just right. It's got to find that happy medium there to be loose and be fast. But you don't want it too loose. You don't want it too fast. You don't want to run into the wall and tear up your equipment. These guys are putting on a great show so far here at the American Motorsports Simulations, and if you'd like to join, I put all the information in the description below, so take a look, check it out. If you like it, click. If you like SRTV Network, you want to subscribe, do so. If you don't like it, thumbs down, no big deal. The lights on the pace car are off. We're double file here as we're about halfway through this race. The 75 of Ronald Henry is going to take these guys green one more time. He's got about 15 to 16 more laps here. Bring home that trophy. Bring home that checkered flag here. Pace cars on pit road. And they're green. 75, not quite good start. The 18 right on his bumper. The 84 right on the outside. Lou Oleski looking to keep it on the outside. The 18 gets down underneath him. Brian Beach, that third position. The 29 of John Kenny in that fourth position. He had to check up a little bit. 18 had that spot. 75 of Ron Holyfield coming off of 4 with the 84 of Lewaleski right behind him. The 3 of Brian Beach. Adam Holm looking to dive low underneath the 29 there of John Kenny. He takes over that 4th place position. And the 84 looking to take the lead away from the 75 of Ron Holyfield, diving into 3. Can he push him up? Can he take that spot? He can't hold it on the outside. They're side by side down the front stretch. The 18's right behind the 75 of Ron Holyfield. The 84, yeah, you got it. The 84, the 18, take that spot from the 75. He goes from 1st to 3rd, just like that. We're at 14 to go. 13 coming across the line. 84 leading this race for the first time, getting those valuable bonus points. Mostly single file so far. As we look, let's ride along with the 75 of Ron Holyfield as he tries to get that lead back. He's right on the back bumper of the 18 of Brian Beach as they come off 4. He's got those tires down on that yellow line. Doesn't get quite the run that he wanted coming off the turn. The 18 maintains that spot. The 84 starting to increase that lead. The 18 trying to decrease that lead. Brian Beach is in a good spot to bring this one home. The 75, don't count him out. Followed by the 9 of Adam Holm. They come off 4. 84 leads that lap. The 18 of Brian Beach right behind him. The 75 of Ronald Henry. The number 4 of Adam Holm. Followed by the 29 of John Kenny. These top 4 have left the rest of the pack, guys. Mostly single file, a lot of good hard fought battles here. Every position matters. Every position is a point. Every point counts. The 22, Billy Hargrove, coming up on that 90 of Dan Allen. Looking to take that 6th position away. As we look back up front, Lewaleski still leading, the 18 right behind. The 75 of Ronald Henry looking to get that spot back. He led half of this race. Now he's in 3rd position. Lewaleski started 2nd. Started on the front, ends up out front. He's your defending champion here at this Legend Series for American Motorsports Simulations. He dives off into 1. The 18 right behind him. The 75 putting the pressure on the 18 of Brian Beach. Ronald Henry says, hey, I need that spot so I can get to the 84. I want this win. I was on the pole. I assumed I was going to win, but no. The 84 put the move on the 75. He took that spot. And in the meantime, the 18 snuck in the door. Took over that 2nd position. Now he's got to make up 2 spots if he wants to take this one home, folks. Adam Holm working his way up in that 9 car. The caution is out. The 47 of Bill Cobb. He's turned around on the start-finish line. Let's see if we can get a look. Look like a little blinking action going on. He came off 2. He's fine. The number 3 right behind him, followed by the 90. Charlie Porter dives into 3. The 47 down on that yellow line. He comes off 4. No problem. I missed that replay, folks. I have no idea what happened. We're just taking a look. Alright, so back to the field here. Up front, The number 84 defending champion for the American Motorsports Simulations, Lou Oleski, followed by the 18 of Brian Beach. Third place, Ronald Henry. Take a look at some of these paint jobs here. There's your 84 car of Lou Oleski. The 18 of Brian Beach. The 75 of Ron Henry. The number 9 in that monster car, the Adam Holm. The 29, John Kinney. The 90 of Dan Allen. The 22 of Billy Hargrove. 31 of James DeMint. 53 of Jason Andrus. 55 of Ronald Holyfield. 45 of Michael Massey. 51 of Blake Tolliver. 47 of Bill Cobb. Number 3, Charlie Porter. Shout out to Charlie Porter. 74 of Chris Johnson. Let's go back up front here as the lights on the pace cars are about to go off here. Looks like it's going to be a green-white checkered. 2 to go. It's going to be a one-lap shootout. Pace car entered turn 3. He ducks off on the pit road. The 84 is going to send these legend machines flying super fly around this USA International Speedway. The green flag's out. They all stomp the gas. The 18 on the outside of Brian Beach on the outside of Lou Oleski. Adam Holm right behind. The 75 of Ronald Holyfield on the inside line. Had to check up. The 9 takes over that third spot. Lou Oleski looking to hold off the 18 of Brian Beach for that lead as the 9 dives it down in there. Coming around the corner for the checkered flag. Lou Oleski off of turn 4 with the 18 of Brian Beach. Lou Oleski's going to bring this one home. Lou Oleski, the defending champion, wins his first race here for the opening season here for the American Motorsports Simulations. What a great show these guys put on here. That number 84, he is super fast, man. It's hard to hold off a guy that's just that dominating. And we got your top 3. We do a rundown of the top 5 real quick. Lou Oleski, Brian Beach, Adam Holm, John Kinney, Ronald Henry. Let's see if we can get a talk in with our third place finisher, Adam Holm. Adam Holm, this is Jerry West in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
Oh yeah, buddy, I got you.
Well, Adam, you've been battling all night. You were out there. I mean, you were putting up a hard-fought battle there for that spot. The top 2 didn't want to give up their spot. They were battling all night long, too. You managed to bring it home in third tonight. How'd the car feel?
Well, after the first mess up, I fell back a little bit, and then once I gathered that up, then I started pushing it a little bit more after that first caution. After that first caution, just riding, and then there after that last caution, I said, it's time to go. I'm
Yeah.
fighting with 6 shots in my back right now. And I'll tell anyone, this is the most hardest thing I've ever done. I hurt, but I'm here for the points.
Yeah, man, I hope you get better, and I couldn't imagine what you're going through right now, but it ought to make you feel a little bit better finishing third in the first opening race of this season. So, good job, buddy.
Thank you, Jerry.
All right, we'll see you next week. And if there's anybody you'd like to give a shout-out to, hey, it's all yours, buddy.
I'd like to say, check All-Star or whatever, American Racing Sim. Try them out. We got one of the better racing crowds here in Iracing. Come check us out and apply today.
All right, buddy. I'll make sure I get that across. And congratulations on your third place finish.
Thanks, Jerry.
That was your third place finisher, Adam Home. We'll go get a talk with our second place finisher. Brian Beach, this is Jerry West in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, copy that, Jerry. I got you.
Man, you were really putting the pressure on them leaders out there, and I thought you were going to pull this one home. It seemed like it was a hard-fought battle out there, and you managed to keep all the bumpers and fenders on it and everything clean there, and you raced as hard as you could. You brought it home in second. You couldn't quite get the victory here, but you did a good job there coming home in second. How'd your car feel?
Yeah, I appreciate it, Jerry. It felt pretty good. There, the last restart, I thought I had something for him, and going back watching the replay there, it looked like I gave it back to him on the bottom coming out of turn 2 there. But we're not going to be able to get back to the bottom in 3 anyways, and he probably would have won that one either way. Car overall didn't feel too bad early on there. About the best I could probably do, other than without trying to make it too bad, was third. A couple of cautions there kind of stacked everybody back up in it, but overall wasn't a bad day.
Absolutely, man. You can't beat second. I mean, you're the first loser, but hey, second's better than third, man. And it's a good points day there for the opening race here at American Motorsports Simulations. So, good luck on the rest of the season, and congratulations on your second place finish. Is there anybody you'd like to thank or give a shout out to?
Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely appreciate Mike Massey hosting up the league here. Appreciate Jerry West for doing the broadcasting.
Yeah, appreciate yourself, man, and we'll see you next week, man. Thanks.
All right, have a good one.
Well, it's time for the winner of this race to give his interview. If anybody thinks they got something for the 84 of Lou Alessi, I suggest you bring it on, because he'll be here. Number 84, Lou Alessi. This is Jerry West in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
I do, Jerry.
Man, I mean, I don't think anybody out there had anything for you tonight. The 75 of Ronald, he put down a bad fast time there in practice and qualifying, and he started on point tonight. You started outside. You dropped back a little bit, but you managed to keep the pressure on him. What was the key to getting that victory there?
Mostly just patience, and I really think he was a faster car. So, I take my hat off to him with the patience that he's shown on the outside and racing with me, especially being new to the league, not knowing how everybody runs. I'm really looking forward to running with him the rest of the season. He's stupid fast.
Yeah, and it looked like a lot of it had to do with the restarts there. There was a lot of patience out there between the guys, and there was only a couple cautions there, a lot of clean driving. How was the restarts? How'd the car feel, and how'd the track feel?
Track felt really good. My car felt a little bit tight through center just because I was burning them off my tires a little bit trying to catch Ron in the beginning. But then, like I said, all the patience that them guys showed was just amazing, and it led to really, really good and clean racing. I think 2 cautions the entire race. That's pretty good for how close all the battles were.
Yeah, well, congratulations. I know you got to move on to your next race. It's starting. So, does anybody like to give a shout out to or thank for your win tonight?
Obviously, Mike. Him putting this league together for however many seasons now that he's done it. It's a great league. I really love this league. I look forward to running it every week. And then all the drivers that are out there as well. I appreciate everybody coming out and racing with us. And then obviously you for picking up the broadcast on this, man. It's a huge move on your part. I appreciate that big time.
Hey, no problem, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. You too.
There's your winner tonight, Lou Oleski, for the Legends Series, the first race. You want to get involved, contact them, the American Motorsports Simulations. They're looking for drivers, so come and see if you can give them what they want. For me, Jerry West, SRTV Network, and everybody out there, thanks for watching, and we'll be right back with the next series here. We're looking at street stocks at Lanier. Alright, we're back here. SRTV Network. We're presenting to you tonight the American Motorsports Simulation Street Stock Series here at Lanier. Got the opening race here of the season here. The first race, it's for all the marbles. Everybody wants to take home this win tonight. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical issue here. These guys, they run 3 series every Thursday and Sunday. On Sunday, they do dirt. On Thursday, they do asphalt. And tonight, it's dirt. And they run back to back now. So when one race is over, the next race starts. Makes it difficult on somebody like me, Jay Weezy, in the SRT Network booth to get all this action covered, but we're trying to do the best we can, so bear with me here. And I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and watching this race. We got less than a minute left here in practice at Lanier Speedway here. A little bit about Lanier Speedway is it's a 3/8 mile oval. It opened in 1982 as a dirt track. It was paved in 1987. Moderately banked, fairly short straightaways. It's located right across the highway from Road Atlanta Road Course in Brazelton, Georgia. Now, I don't think these guys run on this track anymore, but I'd like to thank Iracing for letting us run on it here, and they also made a dirt track here at Lanier. I'm sure you'll see it later on in the season. These guys will be running dirt at Lanier. American Motorsports Simulations, there's a link in the description below. If you're interested in joining the league, come on out. We got a lot of super fast drivers out here tonight, and the fastest in practice again is the 75 of Ronald Henry. He managed to put it on point. So we switch over to qualifying. Let's take a ride along with one of these guys here. See if we can't ride along with, give me an idea, anybody out there? Alright, you want to ride along with the winner of last race? We can do that. We'll ride along with the 84 of Lou Oleski as he makes his qualifying run. He's hard on that throttle. Squealing tires coming off the turn. Back down to the yellow line. Down to the bottom. Out back by the wall. Very short track here. A lot of throttle. A lot of brake. It's a good looking track here. A lot of fast drivers. Sorry about that. I had to get me a drink. We're looking at the 53 car. That's Jason Andrews. Jason Andrews just completed his qualifying run. Looks like we're wrapping up qualifying here. This 3/8 mile, it sure doesn't take long to run a few laps around this track, and it's not going to be a very long race. It's going to be a lot longer than people think, especially if you're driving. They're running 30 laps here. We're doing the Street Stock Series for the American Motorsports simulations. Alright, we're wrapping up qualifying, and the 75 once again on the pole tonight in this opening season, opening race of the season. He started on point in the Legends. Let's see if he can pull it off and bring one home tonight. Congratulations to the number 75 of Ronald Henry. Alright, let's see if we can get a talk in with our pole sitter, the number 75 of Ronald Henry. Number 75 of Ronald Henry managed to put it on point again tonight for the second time. He's going to be starting on that front row. Ronald Henry, this is Gerald West in the SRTV Network booth. You got a copy?
I sure do, buddy.
Well, you managed to put it on point again tonight, and in the Street Stock Series here at Lanier for the opening season. You had it on point last time. You had a little bit of trouble there. You didn't pull it off, but what do you think? You got what it takes to bring it home tonight?
Actually, this car feels a little bit better. It's a little looser. Like I said earlier. Oh, sorry, you guys talking in the game. Yeah, I'm not used to running a tight car, and like the Legends car was really hard for me. But this one seems loose. Probably will do a little bit better in this one.
Yeah, well, you did a great job in that last one. You brought it home in 5th place, but that one's done. That one's over with. So we're gonna start fresh here. You got one more shot to bring it home, and then we're gonna move on to the late models. So good luck out there on that front row. Hope you get a good restart, and hope to see you in victory lane. Good luck.
Thank you so much, guys.
That was your pole sitter, Ronald Henry, and he sounds pretty confident tonight in the street stock. So while we got a second, we'll go through your starting grid. Starting first, the number 75 of Ronald Henry, and on the outside, the 53, Jason Andrews. Starting on the second row inside in third place with a 15.123. If you can notice, these times are really close together. The number 84 of Lou Oleski, last race winner. And on his outside, the number 7 of Ben A. Peterson, starting fourth. Starting fifth, the number 22, Billy Hargrove. And on his outside, you got the 51 of Blake Tolliver. Starting seventh, the 31 of James DeMint. On his outside, in eighth place, the number 90 of Dan Allen. Starting ninth, the 29 of John Kinney. And 10th is the number 9 of Adam Holm. 11th, the 55 of Ron Holyfield by the 45. On his outside, Michael Massey. 18 of Brian Beach, 13th. The 74 of Chris Johnson on his outside. 47 of Bill Cobb, 15th. The number 3, Charlie Porter on her outside. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to butcher your name, Charlie, and good luck. Shout out to Charlie Porter. Good luck to all the drivers tonight in this opening race here at Lanier. The Street Stock Series is going to be a battle, a little bit of bumping and grinding going on. The main thing, restarts and track position. Pace car's in. It's green. The 75 of Ronald Holyfield with the 53 of Jason Andrews on his outside. The 53 moves up high. The 75 maintains that first position as they were 3 wide in the back. The 84 right on the bumper of the 75 of Ron. The 53 on his outside fighting for that second position is Jason Andrews and Lou Oleski. Followed by the number 7 of Ben A. Peterson, looking to make his name in this AMS series. The 22 of Billy Hargrove rounds out your top 5. A little bit of trouble? No problem. The number 7, Ben Peterson on the back deck lidded at 53. As we take a look back up front, the 75 with a little lead over the number 84 of Lou Oleski. Third place, the 53 of Jason Andrews. Top 10, single file. In the back, we got a battle. The 18 of Brian Beach and the number 90 of Dan Allen on his outside. Got the Michael Massey in that 45 car, followed by the 74 of Chris Johnson. Looking for a spot. The 53 is battling up front with that 22 of Billy Hargrove for that 4th place. Can he hold him off on the outside, or will the 22 take that spot? They door a little bit of contact there coming off. No big deal. The 53 still holding that momentum on the outside. Jason Andrews trying to hold off that 22 of Billy Hargrove, while the 75 of Ronald Henry. I keep getting them mixed up. Sorry about that. The 75 of Ron Henry with a lead over the 84 of Lou Oleski. And it's in that 7 car, Ben Peterson's in 3rd. You got to fight for 4th. Jason Anderson, Billy Hargrove still putting it on. Let's take a ride. Jason Andrews on the outside. Can't use the bottom. He's got the 22. He made the pass. He got that pass, so we didn't get to see that battle there. A little bit of contact in the back. No harm, no foul. It's green. The caution's out. Alright, let's see if we can take a look at this replay here. It looked like the 3 just got turned around right there, brought out the caution. No contact. She'll get it gathered up. We'll get back going green. So far, the battle up front. Ronald Henry, Lou Oleski, Ben Peterson, Jason Andrus, and Billy Hargrove round out your top 5. These guys are putting on a show tonight. They got a 40-lap race here in the Street Stock Series. Coming up next, late models at Lanier. All right, so while we got a minute here under caution, the American Motorsports simulations, they run twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays. If you're looking to join a league, they are recruiting. There's a link in the description below with their website. If you don't want to look, it's americanmotorsports.blogspot.com, or look them up on Iracing, American Motorsports Simulations. A lot of good looking cars out there as they're going double file, getting ready to go green. We're riding around with the 55 of Ron Holyfield inside that street stock. Pace car's in, and they're green. 75 gets a good start. They're double wide. 75 of Ron Henry with the 84 of Lou Oleski, followed by the 7 of Ben Peterson. Ben Peterson on the inside, the 53 of Jason Andrus on his outside. Got the 22 of Billy Hargrove looking to fight his way up into the top 5, followed by the 18 of Brian Beach. The 45 gets into the back, sends him around. One more look, folks. '55 got squiggly, managed to keep it together, dives it down. 45 right there. Let's take a look from the 45's perspective. I'm not calling this one, folks, but it looks like the 55 may have come down a little bit, or the 45 may have pushed up a little bit. It's too close to call, and I'm not the guy to call it. There's the guy, the 45 of Michael Massey, the man that put all this together for these guys. Let's take a look at his car here. The Royal Purple Synthetic Oil 45 car. Texas Strong Sunoco, the 45 machine. Let's do a rundown order real quick while we're under caution and get a good look at these guys' paint scheme. We got the 75 of Ronald Henry, the 84 of Lou Oleski, the 7 of Ben Peterson, the 53 of Jason Andrus, the 22, wow, the 53 of Jason Andrus, the 22 of Billy Hargrove, the 31 of James DeMint, the 18 of Brian Beach, the 90 of Dan Allen, the 74 of Chris Johnson, the 47 of Bill Cobb, I'm sorry. Adam usually runs that Mountain Dew scheme. Had me confused there for a second. But the 47 of Bill Cobb, little bit of front end damage. Shouldn't hurt him too bad on this short track. Followed by the 29 of John Kinney, Blake Tolliver in that 51 car. The 55, Ronald Holyfield. The 45 of Michael Massey. And the number 3 of Charlie Porter. Alright, we're in the American Motorsports Simulation Street Stock Series, the first race of the year. New season, gonna be a new champion. And we're getting set to go green. They're starting to double file here. Waiting on that pace car to take that hard left turn on the pit road. Send these super fast street stocks flying around this 3/4 mile, this 3/8 mile. They're bottled together. They're tightly packed like a pack of sardines. The 75 on the inside, the 84 on the outside. We got a little contact there. Looks like the 47 involved. He didn't go around. The caution is out. Let's see if we can go back and take a look. Oh, just missed it. There we go. A little bit of check up there. 47 into the 90. Let's take one more look from the car cam. A little bit of check up. He checked up with him. Oh, wrong car. He tried to hold it down. He managed to catch the left rear of that 90 car somehow. Take one more look. It looked like netcode to me. That's what it looked like. A little bit of netcode there. You cannot have netcode on a short track. They managed to keep it going. The caution's out though. Oh, they're green. We're back live. 75 with the 84 on his outside again, followed by the 7. Ben Peterson on the inside. Jason Andrews on his outside. The 84 Lualeski trying to take that lead away from the outside. It's going to be hard. The 75's got the dominant line here as they start to go single file. 75 of Ron Henry leading this race with 10 to go. The 84 of Lualeski right on his heels, followed by Ben Peterson in the 3rd position. Single file. 9 to go. 8 coming to the line. He managed to hang on to it. Puts him 3 wide, going into 3. Still battle for the lead in the back. The 22, Billy Hargrove, managed to keep it together. He's got the 53 of Jason Andrews on his outside. The 7 of Ben Peterson right behind him, followed by Brian Beach looking to make a spot. James DeMint ain't gave up yet. He's still out there fighting for his points. We look back up front. The 75 and the 84. Ron Henry leading these guys around with the 84 Lualeski right on his bumper. Coming up, we got 5 to go. Coming up on a lap car, Charlie Porter with the 75 on her inside. The 84 looking to take advantage of that. The 75 had to check up for a second to get around that lap car of Charlie Porter. The 84 hard on his back deck lid. 2 to go. Big wreck, big wreck, big wreck. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. Oh, it happened in the front. Oh, we had the 7 make contact with the 53. Discombobulated him. Pile up on the backstretch. That's going to end this race here tonight. It ends with a bang. Either way, great race for these guys. We'll take one more look. Well, heck, I don't know what's going on with this replay, but we'll take a look anyways. It looked like the 3 was there. You seen it. I can't describe it. All I know is pile up on the backstretch. So that's going to end it tonight. Your race winner, Ronald Henry. He managed to put it on point tonight, and he managed to keep it up there the whole time. Congratulations to Ronald Henry on his win here. Let's go through your race results. In first, we got Ronald Henry. Second, Lou Oleski. Third, Billy Hargrove. Fourth, Jason Andrus. Fifth, Chris Johnson. Sixth, James DeMint. Seventh, Blake Tolliver. Eighth, Dan Allen. Ninth, John Kinney. 10th, Brian Beach. 11th, Michael Massey. 12th, Ben Peterson. He was running up front all night. 13th, Bill Cobb. It's unfortunate. 14th, Ronald Holyfield. 15th, Charlie Porter. And 16th rounds out the field tonight here at Lanier for the American Motorsports Simulations Adam Home. See if we can get a talk in with our third place finisher, Billy Hargrove. Coming in third, Billy Hargrove in that 22 car. It was a hard-fought battle out there. You got a copy?
Am I on the right channel now? Yes, I am.
How you doing, Billy? It was a hard-fought battle out there. You had a lot of bumping and grinding going on. You managed to pull this one home in third place tonight. How'd the car feel out there?
Hey, the car felt real good. It took me a while to get used to it. You don't get a lot of practice, but as we went around, there's a tough battle. There's a lot of fast guys out here, and I really enjoyed it.
Oh, absolutely. I understand about you not having enough time. Heck, I got to broadcast this thing, and they really, American Motorsports Simulations don't play no games when it comes to racing. They jump out of one car, and they get in another really quick. So, hats off to you on your third place finish tonight there. Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
I give a shout out to all these guys in the races here, and we'll get you up on our broadcast and get some more people in here to watch you, I'm sure, as races go on.
Hey, man, we surely appreciate that, and I can't wait to see y'all next race in that late model here, and good luck.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
10-4, we'll see. All right, it was your third place finisher, and we got the winner of last race. The Legends car, 84 Lou Oleski. He came in second place. Tonight, he managed to bring it home in second. Lou Oleski, you got a copy?
I do.
I tell you what, man, y'all was battling back and forth up there, and it seemed like it was another restart battle. You kept getting stuck up on the outside there, and it looked like the inside line was the dominant line there. How hard was it to take over that position and maintain second?
It was real rough. I think Ben a couple of times could have drove in there on me, but didn't. I kind of had told him during the race, you know, if you get down there, I ain't gonna come down on you. But he gave the room, and I, you know, took it. And but ain't nobody had anything for Ron that race, man. What a fast driver, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, he started on point and he finished on point. I think he led every lap out there. So hats off to him. But we're talking about you right now. And how'd you manage to keep the guys from taking over that spot there on them restarts? Because it looked like a lot of people that started on the outside were getting hung out for a while, and the people that were down on the inside managed to take that position away.
Yeah, I just did everything I could to try to get even a nose in on Ron, try to start almost identical to the same time as him, and then run him as close to the bottom as I could on the restarts, hoping that would check up the bottom line. And then once the checkup happened, I'd be able to slide in underneath. And that's what I did there on that last restart, and it paid off pretty well.
Yeah, well, it was a good points night for you, coming home on the podium here in second place, and congratulations to you. And you got a lot to look forward in this season, considering you pretty much dominated last season. So I'm pretty sure you were the defending champion here in the Street Stock Series too. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. So good luck on this season, man, and let's see if you can pull out 2 in a row. And hope you got some competition out there.
Oh, I know I do. These guys are a lot faster this year than they were last year. All of them. Not just the top guys either. Everybody got faster.
Yeah, that's good to hear, man. It's good for American Motorsports Simulations, and hats off to Mike Massey for putting on a show for everybody. And is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Just same as before. You know, you for broadcasting it. We really appreciate you stepping up and doing it for us. And then Mike for always putting on good shows. And then all the drivers that come out and race with us every week.
Yeah, 10-4, man. Well, thanks for coming out and putting on a great show. I'm gonna run down here to Victory Lane.
Yeah, enjoy, man. Have a good one.
Well, there's your second place finisher, Lou Oleski, and like I said, I'm on my way down here to Victory Lane to talk to Ron Henry, and I'm sure he's got beer getting poured on him and all sorts of madness. But he started on point tonight. He managed to lead every lap and bring it home. And how's it feel out there to be able to start on the pole and lead every lap and come home with the victory tonight in the opening race here for the American Motorsports Simulations?
It's pretty awesome. It's my first night of racing with these guys. What a start. I can't complain. My car was feeling the way I like, so I like him to feel, so I kind of expected being on pole to hang on to it, and it happened. So I'm pretty happy about it, pretty stoked.
Yeah, man, congratulations on the first place finish here, man. How'd you feel about your car? How'd the track feel? What'd it feel like? Give us an idea from a viewing standpoint of what it was like to be out there.
Well, it was loose like I like it, and you really need to work with the throttle coming out of the corners. You can't stomp on it. You really have to feather it and make it slide just enough to go up against the wall, but not too much to lose time. It's all about throttle control in these cars at this track anyways.
Yeah, I understand that. And so last season, Lou Oleski pretty much dominated in almost every series there, and he's the defending champion in the Street Stock Series. So what's winning this first race do for your confidence going through for the rest of the season? And do you think you got what it takes to bring home a championship here at AMS?
Well, I don't know. I'm new with this league. I haven't raced with any of these guys before. I just want to do what I can and see where it leads me. That's all I can do for the first season, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, you got a heck of a start bringing it home in first place tonight, and you got a lot of points for it. So good luck on the rest of the season, and we hope to talk to you again here.
All right, thank you.
Is there anybody you'd like to give a shout out to?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, the Lone Star Texas Grill is restaurants based out of Ottawa, Canada. Big shout out to them. Favorite restaurant, best fajitas in the world. and my buddy Brian, who's not racing here, but we always train together. We always try to outdo each other on every time we go on in practice sessions. I like to give him a shout as well.
Absolutely, man. Well, congratulations on your first place finish tonight, and good luck on your next one. We'll see you soon.
All right, thank you.
Well, folks, there you have it. It was a hard-fought battle here in the Street Stock Series here at American Motorsports Simulations. So, if you think you got what it takes to dethrone Lou Oleski, or you think you got what it takes to beat Ronald Henry, or Billy Hargrove, or Jason Andrews, Chris Johnson, I mean, this field is stacked with highly talented drivers. And if you think you got what it takes, why don't you come on over to American Motorsports Simulations and show them what you got. And get ready for the next race coming up here. We're going to be bringing you the late models. Same track, Lanier Speedway. Starts at 10:30 Eastern Time. So hang on. We'll be back in just a few minutes. I'd like to give a special thanks to all the viewers and all the people on the track, Michael Massey, and everybody that helped put this together. And for me, Jerry West, Jay Weezy, Gerald West, I got a couple aliases, and SRTV Network. Until next time, have a good night.